Hello fellow crafters, I am Mua, and today on this episode of Cardboard Craft, we're going to be taking our inspiration from the new movie Solo, a Star Wars story, and making Han Solo's blaster. So, let's get started.
The first thing I did was find some flat pictures of the blaster on both sides. I know the round portion of the barrel is 4.8 centimeters long, so I scaled it up and traced it from both sides onto some paper. I started by making a simple base piece that was half an inch thick, and this does not include a bit of the top portion.
I'm building the main body of the blaster in 3 different sections.
This is the first of the 3. Next I added a second 1/4 inch thick layer to both sides and covered the edge with masking tape. I left out a bit around the trigger and handle. Then I made a layer for the details and glued the edges together with hot glue. Then I glued it on along with the little box in the middle. And of course I did the same to the other side with a few minor adjustments. Then I added some details to the back and covered the edges with masking tape to hide the corrugation. Then I added a trigger. Next I added some cereal box cardboard around the trigger to hide the masking tape. I also added the mystery disc. To make the front, I wrapped some cardboard around the front and cut some slits in it to make it look like the front grill plate. I did this in 2 pieces. I covered the top and bottom holes with cereal box cardboard. I then made the next layer by cutting out 2 pieces of cardboard and cutting circular grooves in them. I also added cardboard to the front, back, bottom, and top and glued it to the first layer. Then to start the 3rd layer, I glued 3 pieces of cardboard together to give it that 3D element. I also added the two little circles. I glued them onto the top. Then I glued in the ejection port slide and added some more fill-ins to the top. Next I added the hammer. Then for the handle, I traced and cut some pieces out of some foam floor mats and sanded them down with a bell sander and Dremel. Then I drew some lines on in Sharpie, cut them open with an X-Acto knife, and opened the cuts with a heat gun to get the texture of the handle, and glued them on. The scope mount was made from some foam board and 5mm craft foam. For the scope itself, I wrapped some paper around some PVC, or you can just roll it until it looks right. For the slanted portion, it was just a bunch of guess and check. Then I glued it onto the scope mount. I added some PVC to both ends to make it look nice. Next, I added several more details to the scope. Then I glued a piece of 1/2 inch PVC to the front of the blaster and made the next portion out of some cardboard and some rounded down PVC. Then I added some cardboard to the inside and glued it on. I also added the little knurled knob. Then I made the flash hider using some cereal box cardboard and a template I found online. And next I did something I had forgotten to do earlier, and that was just to add the screws in the handle. Then I plasti dipped everything and spray painted it the appropriate color. Then I painted and dry brushed the scope and did the same for the blaster. Because the acrylic paint doesn't stick well long term, I gave it a clear coat. Finally, I glued the scope on and called it a day. So here we have the final product. I have been wanting to do this project for a very long time, and it came out just how I wanted it to.
So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Cardboard Craft. If you have any suggestions for what I should make next, be sure to leave those down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe!
So when I finally pointed out this type of ending, you guys actually seem to like it, and so I guess I'll keep doing it. Yeah. I'm just gonna sort of sit here and make weird noises because I don't know what else to say. Because, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did, because I liked it.